Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nurul. Welcome back. And will I now report news from the Jakarta Post in the title Opposition parties rebuke Suga over result of summit with Biden. Opposition parties on Saturday criticized Prime Minister Yoshida Suga over the result of this meeting with US President Joe Biden, while questioning the reasoning behind the Japanese leaders' travel to Washington during the novel coronavirus pandemic. Yuki Edano, head of the Constitutional Democratic Party of Japan, termed Friday's summit lackluster and said, "I'm not sure where Prime Minister Suga but ready to go in the midst of a coronavirus resurgence. The Prime Minister has failed to respond to the crisis over the infectious disease." Despite the criticism, however, he acknowledged the leader's agreement to ensure peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait was a major achievement. Suga and Biden said in a post-summit joint statement that they underscore the importance of peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait, slapped at China's pressure on the self-ruled democratic island. It marked the first time in 50 years the leaders of Japan and the United States have referred to Taiwan in a joint statement, a move that immediately drew a protest from Beijing. Kazuhashi, head of the Japanese Communist Party, condemned Suga bid pledge to further strengthen the bilateral alliance, saying such an agreement is extremely dangerous. Despite such negative press, Yuichiro Tamaki, head of the Democratic Party for the People, said he welcomes the two leaders sharing concern about North Korea's short and medium-range missiles that can strike South Korea and Japan, two U.S. allies in North Asia. Biden predecessor Donald Trump raised concern only about a North Korea intercontinental ballistic missile that could hit the U.S. mainland. Meanwhile, the ruling coalition of Suga Liberal Democratic Party and the junior partner Komeito command the first in-person meeting since Suga and Biden took office in September last year and January respectively. Eliza Secretary General Toshiro Nikai, the party's number two in command, said the meeting was effective in terms of deepening the Japan-US alliance. Referring to China's rising military pressure on Taiwan, Gen Nakatani, and veteran LDP lawmaker and former defense minister, said the joint statement by Suga and Biden will serve as a deterrent against Beijing over Taipei. Itsunori Onodera, another LDP lawmaker and from defense minister, said he expects China to oppose the joint statement, but that is important for the two allies to respond firmly. In regard to climate change, Komeito leader Natsuo Yamaguchi said he hopes increased coordination between Tokyo and Washington will serve as a driving force in international efforts to curb global warming. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for attention, everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.